Hi friends! Our story time this week is going to have things to do with being outside, but our letter is for H. H for hiking and for Hank. Hank is my dog. I think he's pretty cute and he likes to go hiking and camping and exploring outside. So, Hank, what do you think? Should we read some books about hiking and camping? Yeah, I think we should. Okay, here we go, friends. The Hike by Allison Farrell. This book was published by FSC. Here we go. The Hike. We are going on a hike. Wow. Look, what do we see? This is Buck Mountain. What mountains do we have nearby that you could hike? This is our favorite thing to do. The trees shake, the birds chirp. Oh, so many cool things to see on our hike. Hey, wait for me. We're running up the hill. In the beginning, we run like maniacs until a ripe patch of thimbleberries slow us down. Oh, they taste so good. Elle teaches us how to make leaf booklets. Rin has a sketchbook that she's drawing down the things that she sees. So Elle shows us how to take our leaves and to make little books out of them. Sometimes you can take a leaf and lay it under some paper and rub over it with a crayon and you will get a leaf rubbing. Super fun thing to do on a hike. We may have eaten too many berries. Is that even possible to eat too many berries? I thought we were saving some for later. And there's the puppy. It says arf, 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 arf. The hike gets steep and the trail narrows. Ah! Hattie, how did you get up there? That's so fast. Do you like to climb trees when you go hiking? My grandsons love to climb trees when they go hiking, and my granddaughters are getting to where they can climb them too. We get lost. Uh-oh, where do we go now? Pretty sure we're not supposed to have crossed the river. They have the map upside down and sideways. It's a good thing there's a grown-up with them. Don't ever go hiking without a grown-up. Did we go left after the berry patch? Right, I think. Rin, what's another word for blue? Words like cobalt or azure. Rin's sketchbook. Lots of cool things. Make sure you know your route and you have a map. A compass could be helpful too. We're halfway there. In no time, we get back on the trail. Then we're looking at prints. What type of animal made that print? A deer walks past and Bean sneezes. Look at the deer. Bet you can find some deer in some of our mountains around. The deer vanishes so quick and we wonder if it was really ever even there. A light rain comes and goes. The birds are happy and we listen to them chirp and chatter in the trees. This is the river we were looking for, right, Haiti? Rin's sketchbook. She's drawing pictures of the birds now. What could you draw in your sketchbook? Hattie gets tired. Elle offers to carry her. We can't hear you. I said 30 minutes to the top. It's a waterfall. Soon, Elle is too tired to keep carrying Hattie. Giddy up! I can't do this much longer. Oh, there's the summit. Lots of cool things to look at on our hike. At the top, Wren takes out her flag. Elle reads her poem, and Hattie releases feathers into the wind. They all have things they like to do at the top of their mountain. We did it! Where would you like to go hike? What would you see? Now it's dark, and at night when we look up at the sky and we see stars, there are constellations. Cool things that you can do when you're out in nature. Remember, you too can have a sketchbook where you draw all the cool things you see on your hike. So we have another book about hiking. This is called Hiking Day, and it's by Anne Rockwell, and it's illustrated by Lizzie Rockwell. This book is published by Simon & Schuster. We're so grateful they're letting us still read our books. Today, my mother, my father, and I are going to climb Hickory Hill. That's the mountain I see from my window. It looks like a mountain to me, but everyone calls it Hickory Hill. I put on sturdy sneakers, find my floppy hat, and fill my water bottle. Those are good things to take when we go hiking. A good hat, a water bottle, and really good hiking shoes. The ride from our house to Hickory Hill takes about 20 minutes. As we drive, I see fewer and fewer houses and more tall trees. As soon as we park the car, we check the map to see which trail to follow. Trails are like paths cut through the woods. We choose the red one. It's my favorite color. The minute we step onto the trail, we are surrounded by tall trees. We can't see the sky. The ground is covered with leaves and ferns. It looks like the inside of my mother's terrarium. It's so quiet. I can hear my sneakers crunching the ground. There's so many things to hear when we're hiking around. As we climb higher up Hickory Hill, the fat toad leaps in front of us. Ribbit, ribbit, he says. I kneel down to look at him. His colors match the floor of the woods and the tree bark. Animals use camouflage to keep them hidden. Hey, says my father, where is the red trail marker? Uh-oh, Mom says. Where can it be? Are we lost, I wonder? We look at all the tree trunks around us. Then we notice the prickly porcupine slowly climbing a tree. As she moves up the trunk, I see the red marker appear. I found it, I cry. We begin hiking again. I hear a loud tap, 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 tap. It sounds like someone is using a hammer. A little chipmunk puts a hickory nut in her mouth and scurries through the leaves. Getting ready for winter, my father says. The tap, tap, tap gets louder. My mother points up and I see a woodpecker making a hole in the tree. He's looking for insects hiding inside, she tells me. He uses his beak to make the hole bigger and finds good things to eat. Bugs? Yuck, says Dad and I. We don't want to eat bugs. We see some yellow mushrooms and red berries growing on a bush. But the beautiful friendly toad is gone. Maybe he decided to hike down Hickory Hill instead of hiking up with us. I wonder where he went. Soon we stop for a drink. All of a sudden, I know someone is looking at me. I slowly turn to see a deer with wide antlers. He leaps away so fast that no one sees him but me. The more we walk, the more I notice the trees are not so tall. The ground is rockier. Now I can see bits of blue sky and even an airplane flying across the sky. Suddenly, the ground below my feet isn't the woodland floor. It's a big, flat rock. Here we are at the summit, my father tells me, the top of Hickory Hill. We did it, I say. We all sit down on the sunny, warm rock. And guess who jumps up to be with us? It's the friendly fat toad right there. Wow, what will you see on your hike? Do you remember Hank, our friendly dog? He likes to go walking on his hikes. But remember, if you take a dog out hiking and camping with you, he needs to be on a leash. Our last book will be When We Go Camping. This book is by Margaret Ruiz, and the paintings are by Andrew Kiss. It's published by Tundra, who is part of Penguin. I love camping. I hope you guys do too. Here we go. I love to go camping. When I wake up in our tent, it is still early. My nose is cold and my breath forms a little cloud. I snuggle into my sleeping bag, then roll over and quietly peek outside. A wonderful world awaits us. Do you see the moose and the birds? They look like they might be geese. Chickadees sing and squirrels watch us as we slip our canoe into the water. We are ready to explore. Slowly the sun wakes our early morning world. On the far shore, mountaintops reach for the sky. Loons laugh as we draw sparkling circles in the lake with our paddles. I see someone fishing. Do you see him fishing? Maybe you guys like to go fishing when you're camping. When we go camping, we catch trout. We chop wood and we make a fire. We hoist our food high up in the tree to keep bears away. We know a better way is to keep your food in your car with the doors shut. Keep those bears away. Exploring near our campsite, we see where baby beavers cut down trees for their lodge. The woodpecker will soon have to find a new place to hammer for insects. We love to hike. Shh, what's around the corner? Could it be a cougar? No, it's an elk in their grazing place. I hold my breath and we try not to disturb them, but a twig snaps and then they're gone. I wonder if a butterfly likes butter. Why a dragonfly is called a dragonfly. Come, look, a robin wants a worm to feed her babies. We can see lots of cool things. We watch water bugs glide across the surface of the lake and hear frogs croaking a tune. I like to squish mud between my toes. Do you like to squish mud between your toes when you're at the lake? When we get hot, we splash and swim in the lake to cool off, even though grown-ups think the water is freezing cold. I probably would think the water is freezing cold, but maybe you like being that cold. When we go camping, my dad shows me which berries to eat right off the bushes. Soft red raspberries, warm purple berries, and sweet blackberries that melt on my tongue. Sometimes I can smell the musky odor that tells me that a bear has been there eating the berries too. Cooking is fun when we go camping. The pot gets black, and sometimes our food does too. We are proud of the trout we caught for our supper. I like eating trout. When the sun sets, long shadows reach across the lake. An owl hoots softly in the distance, and the eagle glides across the sky like a kite without a string. I wonder where the birds sleep at night. What do you wonder? It's campfire time around our campfire. When stars wink from up high and sparks fly into the night sky. Orange flames dance away the darkness We snuggle closer and tell wonderful, scary tales. Later, I listen to the night chorus of crickets and frogs. The lake softly laps to us in our sleep, and I dream of camping. Where would you like to go camping?
3.
So at the library, we have a couple of books that we can give you to help you have fun on your hikes and your camping while you're in Idaho. The Bureau of Land Management donated some amazing books to us. The first one is Sally the Sage Grouse. She explores Idaho. The next one is called Sammy's Quest to Save the West. This book has so many fun facts and information for us. It has cards that you can learn about different animals. We are so excited that you can come by and pick these up. Tell us where you've been hiking. Show us what you've been doing. Remember, our letter this week is H.